than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to then let you start where you came. Is it who you are? Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. The storm keeps on raging. It's not done with you yet. When it feels like you're losing the war in your head, just know this is
Hail to the commanders, hail victory.
oh, we got each other. And if you
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, it's an early season divisional matchup in the NFC East, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. It's complete. It's goal. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
It's 4th down.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, here we go. Like, take wide in.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got it. Well, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Dak's going to keep it. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott scoring on a 2-yard keeper. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener.
Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Looking to put a drive together.
Get it.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Gravity line.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Once again, he'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Got ready. Ready. Go.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option. I think that this was the smarter drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second.
Really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And they run the option on second down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Okay, a first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll motion McLaurin left. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about where one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up to get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6-0 our score after one.
Second and goal at the Cowboys' 2-yard line.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they come up now, second and goal.
Ready?
Now they'll empty out the backfield. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's third and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
In motion right is a running back.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Call it a loss of 8 there, and it's going to lead to a fourth down. Fourth and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniel's going to throw for it. Looking for the McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Commanders take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score. Commanders 7, Cowboys 6.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at the 40. They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on fourth down. 14-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Ready? 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
First down, Commander.
Option play. Here's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And McLaurin, the motion man right.
Ready?
To the air goes Daniels. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. And it's caught. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
Commanders 14, Cowboys 6.
Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting. There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Prescott from the gun. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Luke Schoonmaker,
55 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Commanders 16, Cowboys 12.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
and able to get this out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready, go!
To throw is Daniels.
He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown.
A big play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11.
This makes the score. Commanders 23, Cowboys 12.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hold it ready. Here we go. Shot.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. See if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
19-18.
Samuel going to go in motion right. They go play action. Daniels.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
65-62.
Here's Daniels.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Just what they needed, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
First down, here's White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Off the play fake, Daniels completes it to Perry.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Panther 11. Panther 11. Here we go. Ready?
Daniels looking to throw.
That is caught. And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown.
Deebo Samuel, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On first down, it's Blue. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 in the first.
Hurry, hurry! Hurry, hurry!
First and 10
Viking
at the
18.
34-yard line.
Let's go!
To throw, it's Milton. Out to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards that time for number 19. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Gravity Lions!
Milton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Milton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. 3rd and 9 here.
Go! Cougar 19! Ready, ready?
Here's Milton. He'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Touchdown! Jaden Blue, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The Cowboys offense, it'll stay out there as they'll go for 2.
68, Cowboy 80.
They'll try and throw for it. And now pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You just think...
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Rashad White, 77 yards. And the Commanders are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Throwing is Milton. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
To get back in this ball game, big players are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. To throw is Milton. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day.
On the move now.
Washington on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Milton now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They run straight ahead here with White. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 108 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Play action, now it's Daniels. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Back all 80.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Terry McLaurin with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how Week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a winner-no start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into Week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less, these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Flush to his right. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Milton.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground to play. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
70 Ranger. Hawk 70, Hawk.
To the air goes Daniels.
Open man is Samuel, complete. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Washington, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E.